Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Finally Rob. And I'm sending you greetings from my bed, I suppose. Here's my pillow. I'm just leaning on the headboard. Before I'm going to start talking about everything, let me just tell you first. I have a lot of brain fog. I'm having a lot of like really slow processing power in my head right now, which is literally why this video is happening. Um, and I want to have a little video diary and obviously share. I'm not probably not the only person dealing with this right now, so I kind of want to share it, but I also want my own little diary of everything. So, yeah, what's going on? So, I'm currently in my bed. I'm usually in my bed right now. If I'm not working, if I'm not trying to have a social life, I'm usually in my bed right now. And the reason for that is just so far just the sheer amount of fatigue I'm feeling if I'm thinking too hard. It sounds silly, but my work is in tech. I'm doing tech and analytics all day long. Sometimes behind the scenes, sometimes I'm talking to clients or to, other departments, but that's all I do all day long. Um, so I do a lot of brain work sitting in front of a computer. Um, so my mental exhaustion is really, really big. I'm not really having the energy to work out, to do the physical things that I used to like. I love cycling. I love playing Beat Saber. I love like a lot of things that are physical, but I do not have the energy to do them at the moment. Um, Maybe I'm going to start last year. I'm going to try and give you like an overview before I jump into everything with the next few videos. But today let's start with a little overview of what's going on. So I've been with my current GP for a few years now. Um, I think I've been with him for maybe 5-ish years. Just before the pandemic started, I think is when, or like just about when the pandemic started, is when I switched to him. And so since then, I've always been complaining about fatigue. Um, I've never really known where it's coming from. I was like, oh, maybe it's my sleep, maybe it's my depression, maybe it's, this or that or whatever. But as I've been going through all the solutions and trying all the different things, therapy, better sleep hygiene, going outside more, like the stuff that people have the knee jerk reaction to tell you, to advise you about. I've tried them all. In the very past years and years ago, I've been on sleeping medications just so I would get the sleep I need in the night. I don't like taking sleeping medications, so I haven't been on them for many years. But that was like a time where I was like, okay, last straw time, basically. Um, so yeah, I've been complaining about the fatigue to my GP, and last year, I'm gonna say late spring, early summer is when I told him we really need to look into it because it's just getting worse and I don't know what to do about it because I don't know what it is. Um, so we've started doing a lot of tests, from blood tests to MRI and DEXA scans and um, different specialists for stuff. For example, this Monday I finally saw the neurologist. It took a long time to find one because the medical system is like that in Ireland. But I finally saw the neurologist. By the way, according to my neurologist, my brain is perfect. Okay. Um, but yeah, so we've been trying to rule out whatever could be. Other than being fat, I'm just fine. Nothing is physically wrong with me. Um, I have medical issues, but they're all well managed. So outside of the well managed physical issues that I have, I'm fine. I'm also actively losing weight. So I am fat, but I'm getting less fat. So there isn't much more physically that we can do for me right now. The neurologist is currently ordering another test for me, some muscle test where they put like electrodes on your muscles and then test them. I'm not sure exactly how they work. He showed me in a book like there's one test where they just put topically basically electrodes on different muscle groups and check your muscles that way, and there are a few where they put like some sort of needle in your muscles as well. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so that's gonna be happening at some point whenever I'm being reached out to with an appointment. Um, in the meantime, on Monday, I was at the neurologist, but I also saw the GP because he's asked to speak with me just about neurological symptoms and stuff like that. Usually, when I go there, which is often, there are always multiple issues that I need to be taking care of. And he was like, we always talk about a lot of issues, but he'd like to take some time for that. So on Monday, I went there. We talked about neurological things, about mental health, and so on. Um, and at some point, and that just stuck in my head, at some point he asked when the last time was I felt okay, not like this, not this fatigued and so on, but when was the last time that I felt pretty okay? And I was like, maybe my mid 20s. So I'm 40 now. Mid 20s, that's a long time. And at the end of our conversation, he said that if I'm not already in complete burnout, I will be very soon. And he would like to see me in several months of medical leave. If you're anything like myself, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I don't even have €1,000 savings or anything like that. I have nothing on the side. I live just surviving, getting by. Um, so my first thought was, but money. So setting that aside for the second, I'm gonna talk about it in a minute as well. But um, so I took the half day off for the two doctor's appointments on Monday, and then I went back to work and I asked my manager because she's been aware that stuff is going on medically with me. So I've asked her for a quick meeting just to, talk through things, especially about the several months of medical leave that I don't know, um, or I didn't know at the time how to do that. So I gave her an update. She had a few ideas. She also made me aware of like our like at work our um benefits that we have in for these types of cases. So I've read the intranet empty of all of these resources. Also, sorry for shaking, but I don't have anything to prop up on, so I'm just leaning on my legs, and both my hands and my legs are shaking. So sorry for that. Um, but yeah, so my manager was kind of asking how can she help me because she's seen me different, she's noticed, and she's been checking in with me and she's noticed how much sick leave I've been taking and so on. So she asked me how she can support me. I said I don't know how because I have work to do and there's nothing around that fact. Um, she mentioned that because I'm currently mentoring or like buddying somebody at work who is a new hire, and I love doing that. And she was like, "Oh, you're spending a lot of time doing that right now." And I'm like, "Please don't take that away from me because it's like the only little light in the day that I have in the day that I have that's making it bearable for me right now is just that little thing that breaks up the day for me is doing the mentoring." Um, so I'm allowed to keep doing that, but I'm not allowed to do anything other extra. I'm already doing more. I'm doing my job just fine and I'm doing a little bit more. So she's been keeping a really keen eye on making sure that I'm not overdoing anything. Um, So yeah, that's work so far. Then I've been reading all about the benefits that we have at work for people who need um, a sick leave that's longer than the 20 days that we get of paid sick leave, um, which made me very scared because we do have, as I just mentioned, those 20 days of sick leave that are paid. Um, if you are sick for a long time, there is a benefit at work that covers part of your pay, so you'll get 66% of your pay. Um, but only after 20 days are over. So the first 20 days you're supposed to be using your sick days, your normal sick leave. Um, and if you don't have any left over, and newsflash, I don't have any left over, you're basically unpaid for 20 days, which is very scary because, as I said just a minute ago, I don't have any savings. So yeah, I've been going through numbers and seeing how can I somehow financially manage that. I've finally found a solution, which is good, but it's still scary because it just depends on me doing stuff, and I'm finding it very hard to focus on things. I'm pouring all of my mental energy into work right now, and yeah, it's hard after work to still be thinking and not resting. But I'm doing my best. I'm trying to get stuff done, and a lot of it I have to wait anyway. Um, there is a state benefit as well. It's called illness benefit here in Ireland. At my pay, I'm getting €232 a week as that benefit, that illness benefit. Um, that said, 4 weeks of that, I'm not even covering my rent. So that is why I was panicking, because if I'm not even covering my rent, I have not secured a roof over my head, let alone any bills, let alone any food on the table. Um, so I've been racking my head trying to figure out things. Do I push my divorce, which is another big money thing that's just draining me right now? Am I going to push that because how am I going to pay for survival if I'm putting a chunk of money into the divorce lawyer? But I think I figured something out, and I'm gonna tell you. So those €232 a week I should be getting. From what I understand, the GP needs to fill something out and then it'll just go on my account or something. I will have to look into how that works again, but that would be the first step for me. Tomorrow I'm meeting HR as well to see how I get the ball rolling at work with this. Um, and I'm getting a bonus this month and another smaller bonus next month. There should be another small payout from like an incentive that my team won a while back. So there should be a little payout for that as well coming in. So anything that I'm getting extra in money, I'm not going to touch it at all. I just bought my last pack of cigarette today and I'm not going to buy any more because they are such a money drainer. Um, so I'm trying to just not spend money. already not spending money outside of cigarettes, but cigarettes is the one thing that I can currently save on. So I'm gonna save on them. Um, what was I going to say? There was, oh yeah, we have like a social group at work where like people are willing to help you with bills and stuff, like if you're having a rough time. So depending on what comes out with that bonus pay and so on, I might have to reach out to the group and see if I can get 1 or 200 euro or whatever, just to help me cover for some bills or like groceries or whatever. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. The good thing is once the 66% pay from the other benefit at work kicks in, I will be covered with my rent and bills and stuff, and because I'm getting that extra from the state, I should be okay also with food. Before that, my best friend lives here, so I can, if I need food or something, if I need a meal, I will get it. I won't be going hungry. I don't want to do that. Obviously, I don't want to drain other people's resources. So I'm going to do my best to, you know, do things myself. I know there's a food bank that I can walk to. And I'm also having an app installed. It's called Olio, and if you don't know it, maybe look it up. But it's an app where you can give away things, but you can also get things for free. Some people sell a little bit of stuff, if they have good pants that I want to sell or whatever. Um, but there is a food tab on the app as well, so um, people will give away surplus that they have at home, or sometimes supermarkets will put some food that is about to go off, they will put that on. um so I'm pretty sure I will be eating. If it'll be the best food ever, I don't know, but I will be eating. I won't starve to death. um Especially since I'll be sleeping most of the time anyway, so where am I gonna spend money? I'm just gonna sleep for probably 2 weeks straight. I don't know. But yeah, that is that so far. Um, I think I should be taking that time off, and that is also why I've contacted HR today and why I'm having that meeting tomorrow. Tomorrow, breathe, Rob, breathe. But yeah, it is a little bit scary. But I do need it. I've been powering at more than 100% for I don't know, over 13 years at the very least, because that's when I came to Ireland, and that's when I started pushing myself beyond what I should be able to be doing. And I'm doing okay right now financially, and I have my own place. I don't have to share. I have, things for hobbies. I have stuff to craft and paint and crochet and so on. So like I have more than when I started out living here or stuff like that. But I've come quite a way by pushing this way, but my body is just telling me to fucking stop for once. And I think it is time to listen, because for the past few years my physical health has been suffering a lot. Um and I know that if you're in bad mental health, your body will suffer as well. I know that. And my body has been. And the worst has started last year, around the summertime or whatever, where I would not have even the strength in my body to get up. Like my muscles wouldn't work, which is why we are looking into neurological symptoms. I wouldn't be able to lift my legs. I wouldn't be able to light the lighter, the button. I wouldn't be able to press the button. I wouldn't be able to roll over in bed. I was just having no strength whatsoever to do anything anymore. And then I kept getting sick on top of that. I've been getting sick so much for the last few years, to the point where one of my friends was like, "You're still sick?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sick again, or still sick, who knows?" Because I was just catching one bug after the other, because my immune system is basically fucked at this point. And yeah, I need to listen to my body for once. And I think with my GP saying that I need to give my body a break, and I need to give it the break until I'm ready to participate in the workforce and in society again, suppose. I don't know how else to kind of say it, but yeah, it helped that the GP said it, because my GP is not somebody who'll just tell you what you want to hear. um and he will challenge you on things as well, which for me, I think that's a good thing. I like to not just be in my head, and to hear that from outside of my head, from a medical professional being like, "You have to take a fucking break. You need several months to recover." That really kind of brought it home to me, and I feel like I'm going to listen to that. I'm meeting tomorrow, as I said. I'll probably I'll probably wait with uploading this clip until I've been talking to HR tomorrow, because then I can put it both together and give you like the outcome of the meeting as well. I'm planning to probably, depending on what's happening in the meeting tomorrow, I'll probably book my GP for Monday or Tuesday again to get whatever needs to be written down from him as well. Um, and then we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. It is very scary. I have been without work before, but I've never been without pushing myself to be in work, if that makes any sense. So it's weird. It is weird. I suppose I'm gonna keep you updated. Maybe I'm uploading this now after all, and I'll just make another video tomorrow or on Monday, or who knows. Maybe I'll just upload this right now. I don't feel like editing anyway. I've done like 6 takes until I've been happy with how I'm explaining stuff. It's still a little bit chaotic and weird with my brain, and I'm making weird pauses to think, but I don't think that's getting better until I'm actually giving myself a break. Because I've just worked for almost a whole week and my brain is done again. My brain is always done right now, but my brain is specifically done now. Um, but yeah, I'll keep you updated. I think I'll be uploading this. We're at 22 minutes. I think I could stop talking for once. I'll be resting a little bit now. See if I want to make a food, or if I go without, I don't even care. I'm just too tired. But I'll see if I can make some noodles or whatever, uh, and just rest up. I have 3 meetings tomorrow morning, 2 in the afternoon, and about an hour in between to get shit done. So I feel like I need to rest right now, gather a little bit of energy and sleep if I get to sleep. Um, but we'll see. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and I'll give you more again when I know more, I suppose. But for now, yeah, bye.